Okay, for question 4b, for question 4b says a large online apparel retailer is interested in opening a physical store at the UK as a way to attract more sales. So we are given the sample size to be the population size to be of the community to be 75,000. That's the population of the community in Colchester. So we want to use the simple random sampling to conduct this research, but we are asked to explain how we do what to get the sample, how we conduct a simple random sampling in this community. Don't forget, the community is having how many? Is having a population of 75,000. So the question is, we should explain how we would conduct a simple random sampling. The simple random sampling. So that is what we want to look at. So this is it. So now let's go to the workings. So the explanation is this. So at the end of the day, we have 400. Just discover that to conduct the simple random sampling to obtain a sample size of 400. So we have 400 as our sample size from the population of 75,000. This is the 400 household. So the sample size is this. Is 400,000. 400. So what are the steps we need to carry out? Question number one step is to define the population. So the population in this case is the 75,000 household in Colchester. So that is the first thing to do, because if you don't know the population, you cannot get the sample size. So that is our number two, to define the sample size. So before you start, you have to determine the sample size, which is the case study going to be carried out. So our sample size is 400. So number three step is to assign unique identifier. So assign a unique identifier such as a number or code to each household in the population. This will allow you to randomly select household. So the first thing, the third one is to assign a unique identifier. Then the fourth one is generate a random number. We have a different way of generating a random number. You can use Excel. You can use a random number table. So use a random number generator to generate 400 unique random numbers between 1 to 75,000. So these random numbers will correspond to the identifier assigned to the household. So then to number 5, select the household. So identify the household in the population that correspond to the random numbers generated in the previous step. So after you have generated the numbers, so you select 400 numbers. So this household will form your sample. So don't forget that the numbers is going to be having chances of selection. So number 6, contact the selected household. So therefore reach out to the selected household to collect the required information about their spending on fashion and apparel. This can be done through surveys, interviews, or any other appropriate data collection method. Don't forget, it is important to know that when conducting a simple random sampling, there is a condition that is very important. Every household in the population should have equal chance of being selected. That's to tell you that this is a probability selection, not a non-probability selection. So, and the selection should be truly random to ensure a representative sample. So the word random simply means you are not picking them by biasness. They are having the same probability of being selected, because that will ensure a representative sample. Thank you.